News Talk 710 KURV. We're broadcasting from Houston today, part of this amazing, and I called it historic because it's true, man. I don't remember in 30 years of broadcasting, I don't remember seeing an effort like this. We got private sector and public sector, and they're locking arms or marching in one direction, and they have invited Joaquin Spammer and friends have invited they invited, I think, almost 40 countries. 14 of them decided to show up, and they're getting, for lack of a better description, the sales pitch. Why? And this time, where it all of a sudden is like real popular to set up manufacturing and logistics in the United States of America again. Like, why should they choose us and not, let's say, Houston, some other market? We're really pitching ourselves to the world. We got 14 countries right now that are hearing that's, and we have all the game pieces. Have you heard previous interviews? And I invite you to join the previous interviews that we had, that we shared on YouTube and X, on Facebook. We'll be sharing this on LinkedIn as well. Go take a listen. These top experts in industry and government leadership from South Texas and Northern Mexico. The game pieces are on the board. We have the assets. We have all the assets plus a spaceport. If they want to deliver stuff to space, they can do that as well. Isn't that crazy? It's amazing. The name Grupo Rio San Juan is a name that was like burned into my memory as a young reporter a long time ago, part of the international trade family that we have in Northern Mexico, here near us and here in Southern Texas, and a familiar face I haven't seen in a few days. Good to see you again. Martin Ansaldúa is with Grupo Rio San Juan. And for folks that don't go too often or not into international, into all this logistics and trade and all that, and the parks just south of us, okay, describe this investment group just right here, just south of us.
Well, what can I tell you? This is the first step in a long way that we are going to walk to tell the people, tell the world what we are and what we do. And well, as you said, Grupo Rio San Juan has been in the region for a long time, and we have still a lot to do and a lot to work to make the region of RioPlex, now we call RioPlex, a team of cities between the Texas and Mexico border: Reynosa, McAllen, Hidalgo, Parr, Mission, Matamoros, Brownsville, Harlingen, and everyone in between.
You have seen so many different types of companies. Think industrial park, people. And years ago, when I saw the schematics and the blueprints, they're going to build over here, and then they're going to develop this other land, and then we got the Ansaldúa Bridge coming up nearby, and I've moved from many years, and now it's reality. Like how many companies, or maybe how many people have jobs because of all the different manufacturers and all that land, the square footage that you have just south of the border?
Well, in Reynosa, we're talking about around 120 families. So if you multiply that by at least two, it's around 240 240,000 people.
Have you been able to expand, like develop more land, more acreage, more parks?
We're working on that.
Yeah.
We're working on that because our two parks, Villa Florida and Del Norte, they are complete and they are in full capacity.
And close to the future full throttle commercial Ansaldúa Bridge.
That's right.
Which provides you an amazing opportunity for logistics, more investment.
That's the idea. We're expecting Ansaldúa to become a commercial traffic bridge maybe at the end of this year or next year. but yeah, we need it. And as San Salduas, we have a lot of infrastructure all over the RioPlex region. We're talking about 14 crossing borders. So, and they are not used the full capacity.
Yeah.
So we need to promote the use of them and keep working on more infrastructure.
From Grupo Rio San Juan, Martin Ansaldúa, and he's part of the Northern Mexico, Southern Texas, in this case, business leadership, industrial leadership that is combined with South Texas political leadership. And they're selling this region, Northern Mexico, Southern Texas, to potential international investment. We are selling to them and showing to them who we are and what local business and local government can do to immediately, like quickly, host them, whatever it is that they want to put up. So from companies in Asia, companies in Europe. We got 14 countries that are participating in talks, more on the way. I'll ask you the same thing I asked one of my guests. If you're given a chance for an elevator speech, you got 1 minute to tell some guy from, I don't know, South Korea, come here. This is why, XYZ. What do you tell that person? 1 minute, come and set up with us.
Well, we have plenty of labor, qualified labor, and we have energy, enough energy. We have water, and we have now a team between the public sector and the private that you will not find anywhere else. And yeah, you can be part of that team once in the same day you arrive. So we are open for visitors to see what we have and what we can do, and you will find the best place in the world to invest here in the region.
Are you still helping out with the local EDC chapters, McAllen Mission, Border Trade Alliance? You're still helping out with them every now and then on trade missions?
That's the way to do it is to make a team together.
Yeah.
So because before this, everyone was working on their side. Now we're working together, and that's what make us a big part of the region that is working in one objective. So,
what type of business or what type of industry do you see coming to us first and in big numbers? Would it be something in agriculture? Would it be something in automotive or computer-based or what?
Yeah, I believe automotive is the first one, electronics, medical, agriculture too. But automotive is, I believe, in electronics will be the first one.
Do you say that because of, well, we got tariffs already. We got these taxes and tariffs already for stuff coming in from Mexico and Canada.
Yep.
It almost seems like they would need to set up in South Texas best, or, if that they want to avoid something like that. Or maybe, I don't know if all this will be like reassessed for the USMCA renegotiation that's supposed to take place.
Well, maybe we need to wait a little bit more to see what will happen. But what I've been seeing in the last years is that we negotiate and get to a good point for everyone. So I don't think it will be a matter of tariffs or not. I think it's about the opportunity to continue with the work that we've been doing for the last decade.
From Grupo Rio San Juan, Martin Ansaldúa, conversations like behind the scenes. I know there was like a reception the first evening, and more conversations taking place at breakfast with some of these folks from these 14 different countries,
yes,
and some companies as well. So what is your impression? I mean, are they like chomping at the bit? Okay, I want to hear a good deal. We want to come, and as quickly as possible. What do you hear from
Well, they are surprised to see what we are talking about, because they do not know exactly about all the things that are going on in the Rio Grande Valley and the region. And now that they are seeing presentations and talking with us and letting them know that exactly what we're doing, they are surprised. I didn't know you have that and this and that, and they actually didn't know that we existed.
Yes,
That's right.
I've heard that several times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Which is really no surprise. I mean,
Mhm.
it's understandable. I mean, Houston is big and sexy. Dallas, ooh, Dallas. Yeah. They got that loser football team up there. But they know the big markets, but all the resources are in our region
That's right.
to host bigger industry.
And the only way for us to be seen is to get out and show the world what we have.
I wish you great success in this effort with RioPlex.
Thank you so much.
And it has to be consistent. You
Yes.
can't stop. We got to keep going. More summits, more sales pitches, more visits.
We used to do that about 30 years ago. We're doing that again.
Good.
We're starting again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sometimes certain managers forget to concentrate on sales. Hello. And as long as you concentrate on sales and sales pitches, if your stuff is good, and I know my stuff is good.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, it will sell.
Mhm.
Absolutely. You'll see those numbers come back. Okay. So I got to ask you, because I know people tuning in, watching online, also on the radio show.
Mhm.
Ansaldua, your name, Ansaldua's Bridge. Tell me about your family name, your link to the family name. If there's any.
What can I tell you? Well, Ansaldua is a very known name in Reynosa. And why the bridge is named after my name, I don't know.
Okay. There's no family link to that. Like, it's like Sanchez. Hey, are you related to this? No, there's Sanchez everywhere.
Well,
for me.
There's a link
Uh-huh.
because of Grupo Rio San Juan. And this is because Ramiro Garza Cantú, the owner of Grupo Rio San Juan, gifted the land for the Ansalduas Bridge on the Mexican side. So I think that's a very powerful link. If it wasn't for it, there would be no bridge.
We're looking forward to hearing some good success stories because of the international bridge going full throttle commercial. I know you guys have been getting the empty trucks here for a while.
Mhm.
On the mission side, empty land, it now has cold storage and warehousing and more industrial park. IVN is more. And we're looking forward to hearing on both sides more development as a result of the international bridge.
Well, yes, that's the idea. And the beauty of it is that now we are working together. So it will give us the opportunity to make the development in a ordered way, in a good, in a plan. We will work to build what is needed, not what we think it should be. We will build what the community needs, what the investors need, and what the region is needing.
And I'm hoping that that's one of the benefits of conversations like this, where you can pretty much tailor something based on a specific parameters of some project.
That's
that
correct.
you know ahead of time. Now you got to go back and build it. You don't build it and they come. No, now you know what they need, and then you
That's
build
right.
it and make it perfect. It's a pleasure. Thank you, Martin. Please keep in touch. As I said, hopefully we hear a lot of good news south of the border as well, as far as more development.
Thank you
and
so
more
much.
investment there. Martin Ansaldua with the Grupo Rio San Juan. You're listening to News Talk 710 KURV, and we're broadcasting, doing these special conversations online on 710 KURV Twitter, X, 710 KURV YouTube, and also Facebook. Look for some of these conversations very soon also at 710 KURV LinkedIn. We're broadcasting from RioPlex, RGV RioPlex in Houston. This huge foreign direct foreign investment summit in Houston, and we hope to hear more about more summits like this in the near future. Thank you for joining us on KURV.